If you're seeing the cursor error no charge message, don't worry. In most cases, this is usually caused by a network issue, a firewall restriction, a VPN conflict, a security setting from your antivirus, or sometimes even a billing or payment problem. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the quickest fixes step by step so you can get cursor working again as fast as possible. And if this tutorial helps, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more quick software fixes just like this. Let's jump right in. The first thing you want to do is re-verify your network connection. Because Cursor needs to communicate with external model servers like OpenAI or Anthropic, any weak internet connection, blocked traffic, or overly strict network rules can trigger this kind of error. Start by making sure your internet is actually stable. Try loading a few websites, refresh your browser, and if possible, switch between Wi-Fi and mobile hotspot to see whether the issue disappears. If the error is only happening on one network, that is a strong sign your connection is being restricted somewhere. Next, disable your VPN if you're using one. VPNs can sometimes interfere with the way Cursor connects to its servers, especially if the VPN route is slow, unstable, or flagged by the service. Turn it off completely, then restart Cursor and check whether the error goes away. If that works, you found the problem. In many cases, simply using your regular connection instead of a VPN is enough to restore access. After that, turn off your antivirus temporarily and check whether the error is still there. Some antivirus programs and endpoint security tools can block app traffic, inspect secure connections, or prevent Cursor from reaching the required APIs. If your antivirus has features like web protection, firewall protection, or network scanning, those can be part of the issue too. Disable them briefly just to test, then reopen Cursor and see if the error clears. If it does, you may need to add Cursor to your antivirus allow list or firewall exceptions so it can run normally in the future. Now let's check whether the problem is actually on Cursor's side. Open Chrome and go to status.cursor.com. This is the official Cursor status page, and it will show you whether there is an ongoing outage, degraded performance, or a server-side incident affecting the service. If the status page shows an active issue, then the best thing to do is wait until the service is restored. In that case, the error is not coming from your device, and there may be nothing wrong with your setup at all. This step is important because it saves you from wasting time changing settings when the real issue is a temporary outage. If the status page looks normal and your network is fine, then the next thing to check is payment and billing. Sometimes a no charge or error message appears because a payment failed, a credit top-up did not go through, or your billing method was declined. This is especially common if your bank blocks international transactions, recurring subscriptions, or USD charges. To fix that, make sure your card or payment method allows international payments and recurring billing. If your bank has security restrictions, you may need to approve the charge manually or try a different payment method. You can also safely add or update your billing details using the Cursor billing portal. If your current payment method expired, was declined, or has been flagged, updating it in the billing portal may resolve the issue right away. Once your payment details are corrected, restart Cursor and test again. If the problem was caused by billing, the error should disappear once the account is in good standing. At this point, the best approach is to go through the fixes in order. Start with your network, then disable VPN, then test without antivirus, then check the official status page, and finally review your billing and payment settings. Most Cursor error no-charge problems are solved by one of those steps, and usually it only takes a few minutes to narrow down the cause. If you're still seeing the error after trying everything, it may help to sign out and sign back in, restart your computer, or try Cursor on a different network or device to isolate the issue even further. But in most cases, one of the steps in this video will get you back on track. If this tutorial fixed your problem, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone else who's running into the same Cursor error. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.